Hello, hello. Welcome back to my space. I hope you are doing well. I hope that everything is good, that you are relaxed, that you put on your boundaries so nobody can drive you crazy. Listen, the windows are open, so maybe I can avoid putting the fan, right? But it's holidays, so you might be hearing children playing, screaming outside, right? So let's get into a reading. Let's see what are the messages for the collective right now. This is my German deck, right? But I will translate it to you when the cards are coming out. So let's see here. What's the subject? Ooh, Strength in reverse. Okay, somebody losing control, being very reactive. Okay. Other people, tell me. Judgment in reverse. Okay. They don't want to self-reflect. They are going through harsh judgments. There is some kind of judgment regarding what they did to you. Second place. Okay, let's see here. What's the driving energy? Oh, too much. Give me one, please. The driving energy. The King of Cups. Okay, gaining some kind of awareness, self-awareness. Might be talking about your energy that is driving this inability to control themselves, losing their shit, being very reactive. What's hidden? What's hidden? Stability, celebration. The Four of Wands and the path shift and the change. The Ace of Pentacles. An opportunity. Okay. This is intriguing, to be honest. This is very intriguing. I will get immediately into a reading. So we'll get a little bit more information here, because I am a little bit confused. The main subject, it is being very reactive, losing control. And it is regarding something related to you that was a lack of judgment, a lack of self-reflection, a lack of willingness to look at themselves related to you. Okay. Okay, let's see. Let's get into it. Just a reminder, this is a collective reading, which means that it is a group reading, which means that it might be for you, it might be partly for you, and it might not be for you. So please take what resonates, leave the rest. Don't take on yourself a story that is not yours. If I'm talking about masculines or feminines, I'm not especially talking about the gender. I'm talking about the energy of the card. So please apply it however it applies. And this reading can be past, present, or future. So listen, the two major arcanas that we have here, it is the strength and judgment, and both of them are in reverse. So I kind of feel that we are talking here about people acting towards you very impulsively, right? In order maybe to try to have some kind of control over you, or reacting out of anger, frustration, something like that, right? Because we have two very, very different energies here. Very different energies. So it kind of feels, right, that there is like I feel a lot of projections, right? I feel like people projecting on you and then treating you a certain way out of their projections, and then you are showing up as very loving, very caring, having a higher level of human understanding, right? With this King of Cups here. Like you understanding much more than what they thought. And what is hidden here, it feels like we are talking about your stability, in fact, right? They never expected you to be this stable in this situation, right? And now here with this Ace of Pentacles, do they see you as an opportunity now? Are there opportunities coming your way, and so now they realize that in fact you have a higher level of awareness, self-awareness, stability, all those kind of things? This is what's coming to me, like looking at all of this, right? Let's see, the Strength in reverse. So interesting. Yeah, it truly feels here, it's exactly what I said, the Knight of Wands in reverse, acting totally recklessly towards you. Arrogant, hot-headed, creating conflict. Yeah, out of lack of balance. Did they misunderstand you? Are we talking here about people who misunderstood you? It might just be, you know, you reacted to something and they didn't like the way that you reacted, and so they lost their shit. Might be talking about people being jealous about you, possessive about you. I don't know, but there is here something about some kind of lack of stability, anger. Yeah, look, in your place what there is here, the Nine of Cups. Some kind of wish fulfillment, emotional fulfillment regarding you, seeing you happy, going towards your happiness, maybe healing, maybe getting to a stable emotional place with yourself. The Nine of Cups. You being happy, you being satisfied, or working towards it, right? Starting to operate with more boundaries, maybe. There is here some kind of element of you investing in yourself. I said maybe putting boundaries and they didn't like it. And so they reacted very, very quickly. They did something recklessly. Thinking maybe that they would destroy your stability. Let's see, let's get one more here. Let's get one more here about the Strength in reverse. Tell me. Once again, the inability to control their feelings, playing the victim. Let me see if I have more space. Not really. Okay. Yeah, there is here truly like a But it truly feels that you maybe put some kind of boundaries, you investing in yourself, you being happy, satisfied, doing something that you like I feel this 9 of Cups here, like you getting to some kind of place in your life where there is some kind of positivity. This is what I'm going to say, positivity. You being positive, right? Maybe getting out of depression. Maybe loving yourself. Maybe doing a switch in your life that is for you. And it's the right thing to do. With the 9 of Cups here, it's the right thing to do. But maybe before, you were more compliant to others, you were more comfortable to others. Maybe you did things that were that others prefer, right? Yeah, and it kind of feels that somebody here did something reckless, hot-headed, quick, without thinking, either out of their need to feel in control and feeling that they are losing control, out of anger maybe. So either out of their instability, their lack of stability, their instability, yeah, their lack of stability, or in order to create some kind of lack of stability in this positive energy in which you were. Yeah, now playing the victim with this Queen of Cups in reverse, we are talking about somebody unable to control their own feelings, being very reactive, and sometimes playing the victim. Like somebody creating a narrative in their mind where it is justified for them to act in reckless, arrogant ways. Like building a narrative in which you are the bad guy simply because maybe you said no for the first time. Maybe they expected you to react a certain way or do something that was comfortable for them, and you did what was comfortable for you. Maybe you were a people pleaser and you are not anymore, right? You were working on your healing, and yeah, maybe it's just, people expecting you to be some kind of something. I already talked to you about that. About us of the collective, very often we are carrying this energy of the cups. So loving, caring, understanding, and often people think, you'll be an easy target. I'll be able to guilt trip you very easily, control you. You will do whatever I want you to do. Easy peasy, right? And here, apparently, with this 9 of Cups, you are not a beginner, right? I don't feel like I'm talking to somebody here who's very young. So it's not your first rodeo, right? Okay. Let's see here what we have with this Judgment in reverse. Tell me the Judgment in reverse. Wait. The 6 of Wands. The 2 of Swords. Listen, it kind of feels that they were afraid of you being recognized for who you are. I wouldn't be surprised that we are talking here about a toxic family. Doesn't have to be, right? But it might be. It might be. There is nothing here telling me except the energy that I'm feeling here, right? Like, yeah, it can also be a friend. It could be a relationship. It kind of feels that they started to attack you when you maybe you having some kind of public social platform, public speaking, getting support of people, you winning. Yeah, I feel that we are talking here about someone who truly wanted to block you from winning. Yeah, it's kind of, you know, we might be talking about someone, either they saw your potential and they were hoping that you would never see it, or someone who didn't see your potential, who has spent their time criticizing you, talking down about you, right? And suddenly they have to face the fact that people support you. The Six of Wands here. This is a public victory, right? And then there is here the Two of Swords in reverse, right? With the Two of Swords, somebody knows something, but they have a hard time accepting it. They don't want to see it, right? They don't want to see it because if they see it, then it would change something, right? Might be talking about someone who enjoyed feeling that you were nothing, that they were above you. And here, kind of feels that they reacted because there is this truth coming to them that people were seeing you and supporting you. And they couldn't handle that. They couldn't handle that. The Knight of Cups. I want to check what's going on here with this Knight of Cups. Kind of feel an outburst of emotions. Let's see. Let's get a little bit more information here. Might also be talking about you being seen as attractive now. People listening to you, enjoying to listen to you. Tell me here, the Knight of Cups. What's going on with this Knight of Cups? The King of Cups. Yeah, we might be talking about someone falling in love with you, for example, wanting to come towards you, bring you some kind of support. Tell me. You know what? So, we have a person here who treated you like shit. They treated you like shit since some time, right? They have never treated you the way with respect. Never. So, I don't know if it's because they felt threatened by you, because they saw your value, or because they didn't want to see the value, because they were more about trying to feed their needs, emotional needs, ego, whatever it may be, right? Here's what's going on. What's going on here, it is that we are talking about someone who, as said, treated you like shit, and now they realized that you had people seeing you for who you are, giving you some kind of respect. And I feel that they felt threatened because now other people were treating you right, they were afraid that you realized how they were treating you wrong, or that you would have some kind of audience listening to you, trusting you, and maybe that it would expose them. We have the Seven of Swords here in reverse. With the Seven of Swords, we are talking about someone trying to get away with something, right? Hidden agenda, lying, stealing, manipulating, cheating, backstabbing. never taking accountability, never taking responsibility. When it's in reverse, there is exposure of those things, right? It's seen, it's known. And I feel here, right, that having people listening to you, with the Knight of Cups here, we have the heart here, right? And the purity of this white horse and this cup in the hand, right? People being connected to you emotionally. We might be talking about your soul tribe, for example, right? Yeah, they were afraid of what it would do to them, to their image, to the way that they treated you. It kind of, they were afraid of being forced to take responsibility and accountability for their own bad behavior. And so they wanted to keep you down, and they did something. There is here something that they did in order to try to destroy some kind of happiness, destroy your stability, and they acted very impulsively, recklessly, out of anger, rage, fear, control. I kind of feel the need of being in control here. This is what I feel. Yeah. They were afraid that they would have to face judgment, right? That their lack of judgment would be exposed. How they have avoided taking responsibility, accountability, self-reflecting. It's a person that you might have told them, what are you doing? Why are you acting like this? This is not okay. And they might have projected on you all the time, right? Okay. Anything else here? With the judgment in reverse? Yeah. No more confusion. What has been hidden, they are afraid that it will be seen. Yeah, they were afraid of you having some kind of emotional support, right? Because it would maybe expose them. But I don't feel that they are afraid of you seeing them for who they are, because I kind of feel that you know who they are. They have no doubt about the fact that you know who they are. The King of Cups is here, right? So you know who they are. The problem for them, it is other people being able to see and understand who they are. Because people like you. Because people are connecting to your heart space, right? And they don't like it. Yeah. Being exposed, right? Okay. Let's see here what we are getting for this King of Cups. This is the driving energy. So I kind of feel that what is driving all this situation, it is your awareness, your self-awareness, your wisdom, maybe people listening to you, because you know how to talk about feelings and emotions. The King of Cups, yeah, trying to block you. Yeah, listen. The Ace of Wands in reverse, the Ten of Swords, and the Hangman. Blocking your energy, blocking your creativity, trying to block you from giving out messages. They are afraid of you speaking out. This is what we are talking about. Yeah, trying to shut you down. Shut your mouth. I wouldn't be surprised here to see the smear campaign card, right? I wouldn't be surprised. We don't have it right now, but I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah, they want to shut you down. They don't want people to listen to you. And if they listen to you, they don't want people to trust you. Yeah, they are afraid that people will see you from a different perspective now. I feel truly that we are talking about someone who has talked shit about you in the past, right? And so now, having good things coming your way, you being seen as someone who has some kind of understanding of human being, right? There is healing here, obviously, with the Nine of Cups, dealing with someone like that, right? Yeah, 1 second, I will just put on the fan, because it is getting a little bit hot. Okay. Nothing is moving, no, everything's fine. Okay. Yeah, they are afraid of people seeing you differently. And so I guess that it is because they have lied about you. Tell me? The King of Cups. The King of Cups. They are afraid of people understanding something about you. And by understanding something about you, they would understand something about them. Because they lied about you. This is awareness, self-awareness, wisdom, emotional understanding, stability, maturity, emotional maturity, stability. I just love it when I'm asking for a card and I'm getting the same card. Oh la la. Okay. Yeah, it is mainly, once again, we are talking about someone who has treated you in a bad way, spoken about you in a bad way, painted you in a way that they thought that they would never have to justify, right? Because they thought that they had some kind of control over you, so that you would never be in this Nine of Cups energy. I guess that in the past they succeeded to affect you in some kind of way, and the moment that they understood that they cannot affect you anymore, that you are going towards your wish fulfillment, right? Finding people that are supporting you, right? They were afraid of people seeing some kind of truth about you, and by understanding something about you, it would expose them. This is what's going on here. Okay, we have a 4 in the 4th place. So, it is the 4 of Wands. We are talking about stability. This is in the place of what's hidden. So, what was hidden? It was your stability. This is what other people did not see, right? Tell me, the 4 of Wands, please. The Lovers in reverse, the 2 of Wands, and the King of Wands. Beautiful, listen. Yeah. Your stability is revealing, in fact, that you were dealing here with someone who was acting, making the worst choices possible related to you. The Lovers in reverse. Not acting from a place of love, acting from a place of misalignment, making the worst choices possible. And I kind of feel that what they were attacking, it is your self-confidence here. Yeah, it was a whole plan. They never thought that they would need to respond to whatever they said about you before. They thought that you would be down, but they misjudged your healing, your understanding, your self-understanding, and your awareness about other people. They thought that you would stay blind the whole time. Look, and you took control. You took control. They wanted you to feel unloved, that nobody would listen to you. This was the plan. But at the same time, you made a plan in order to take back control over your life. Moving forward, you are much stronger than what they ever imagined, right? They thought that they could destroy your stability very easily because maybe in the past they succeeded. Not anymore. The King of Wands, you moving forward, you taking the lead of your own life. And this was not in their plan. Anything else here about this Four of Wands? Let's see, anything more about this Four of Wands? Yeah, you simply went towards calmer waters. They thought that they could stress you out and that you would just be overthinking and feeling like shit. And I kind of feel that there is a moment where you understood that many things that were projected on you had nothing to do with you. It was not revealing any truth. It was just revealing someone who is trying to dim you, somebody who is trying to maintain some kind of control over you, someone who is projecting on you, right? That all their judgments, it had nothing to do with you. Moving towards calmer waters. This is how you maintain your stability. I kind of feel that this person was overplaying their importance in your life, right? It makes me think, but it's related to my story, right? A sibling, for example, that when you were young, yeah, they succeeded to traumatize you and abuse you and put you in a very unsafe environment, that you were overthinking all the time, stressed out all the time, in survival mode all the time, right? And when a sibling is doing that, very often it means that the parents are also not playing their role there, right? So it's totally unsafe, right? And so they thought that they could continue to do it, right? But as said, this is reflecting on my story, but just for you to understand the dynamic of somebody who in the past had some kind of impact on you, but during the connection something changed in you. So is it because you saw something about them? Is it because you healed? Is it because you understood something in this healing process or not in this healing process? Maybe by divine intervention you saw something, a video, you saw a quote, something that suddenly it awakened a lantern in your mind and brought you some kind of clarity. Maybe, but we have here the element of your stability, and this is what this person didn't see. That you were already going towards calmer water. You already had one step out. Whatever emotional impact they might have had on you in the past, it was already not the same thing, right? And maybe they thought that they could tear you back in, that they could do something reckless in order to totally put you down, destroy you. I feel that they truly did something here terrible, and it was the intention. The intention was truly to shock you, to destroy you, except that it might have just exposed them totally, right? You had no doubt anymore, and it created the emotional detachment, right? Okay, let's see here. The Ace of Pentacles. What do we have with this Ace of Pentacles? This is in the path shift, right? So yeah, I kind of feel that you saw some kind of opportunity and you went towards this opportunity. There is something here that you might have started to build in your life, right? And it might be, we might be talking about your healing, we might be talking about your work, we might be talking about a relationship, we might be talking about a spiritual group, I don't know. I don't like spiritual groups, just to be clear, right? But I don't know, right? Everybody and their story, their awakening, their growth, whatever. Ace of Pentacles. Did you see how this Two of Pentacles turned? Yeah, the moment that they saw that you were heading towards something good, taking care of something, it might be you, it might be a project, it might be your career, it might be a relationship. The moment that this happened, instability, trying to create a confusion, yeah, they wanted you to be depressed. They didn't want you to have the drive to invest in something. The Five of Cups. I also feel here that the moment that they saw that you were investing in something that made you happy, the Nine of Cups, that made you feel fulfilled, they understood that it was over for them. That they will never ever be able to traumatize you or control you again the way that they succeeded before. Let's see here if I'm getting a little bit more information about the Seven of Cups. Talking about making choices, being confused, not knowing what to do, what to choose. Let's see, the Seven of Cups. Can you tell me something about the Seven of Cups? Yeah, the truth. The King of Swords. Afraid of the truth. Finding options in order to block the truth, to create some kind of confusion. Yeah, again, we have this Knight of Cups here. Afraid of people listening to you. There might have been someone here. Because this can also talk about a romantic relationship coming your way. They wanted to create a confusion because they wanted you to be depressed. Let's see if I get anything else here about the Seven of Cups. The Seven of Swords in reverse, my God, again. Again, afraid of being exposed for being a liar, a manipulator, a cheat, a backstabber, a thief. They wanted to create confusion, and in order to create this confusion, they painted you as being depressed? I don't know. Let's see what we are getting for this Five of Cups. Let's see what we are getting here for the Five of Cups. Tell me, Five of Cups. The Lovers. The Page of Pentacles. Yeah, listen, it kind of feels that they specifically spoke to someone, right? Someone who was watching, someone who wanted to invest in you. They might have gone to specific people telling lies about you in order to block this energy of coming your way. The Page of Pentacles, this is somebody curious, this is somebody observing, investing. They have a pentacle and they want to make it grow. So they are paying attention to it. They are caring for it. They are patient with it. It's like a manifestation, you know, you see the manifestation. It's there. Now you just have to work towards it, right? And it might have been in the beginning, so it was easy to influence, right? Maybe it was the beginning of this relationship, this person wanting to approach you, or it might also have been the beginning of something new for you. Anything else here with this Ace of Pentacles? Yeah, you see the Ace of Cups. There was love coming your way. Your purity, the purity of your heart was seen. Yes, I feel truly here that somebody was coming your way. This is what I feel. And they created confusion in order for you not to have that. Because they didn't want to see you happy. And I feel truly that they didn't want you happy because they were afraid of the impact that it would have on them. Okay, listen, let's go to closure here. Let's go to closure. It cannot be clearer, right? We have the Page of Pentacles once again. We had it right now, right? With the Seven of Cups when I ask about it. Somebody wanting to invest in you. Yeah, we have here someone who doesn't want anyone to invest in you. They want you to be blocked. This is what they want. This is what they want. They want you blocked. They don't want anyone to invest in you. But I feel that it totally fell down. We have the Six of Wands here. We have the King of Cups here. We have your stability. We have your opportunity here. They felt threatened by having people respecting you because it would expose them. This is what it is. I want to check here if this is the closure here is telling us what they truly wanted, or if this is where they are now. Maybe because what I feel here, it is that you are stable, you are aware, you are here investing in something, in some kind of manifestation. It's there, right? So I kind of feel the instability is here, and I kind of feel that this is where they did whatever they did here that was totally reckless, arrogant, hot-headed, destructive in order to destroy your stability, right? So I wonder here if those cards maybe are talking about them. They being surrounded now by people who don't care about them anymore, right? And they are being totally blocked. And with the Chariot, we are talking about the highest blocking you, right? You have no direction because the highest is taking it away, right? So the highest is taking away your option to move forward, and you have no support anymore. Let's see here. Tell me, please, about this Chariot. Are we talking about them or what they wanted? The Page of Swords. The Nine of Cups. Making lies. Yeah, no, we are talking about you here. We are talking about what they wanted for you. They wanted you here to have nobody caring about you and being blocked. Losing your direction, not being able to move forward. And they did it with lies. Maybe stalking. Might be talking about stalking. But if they was talking all day so, it is your emotional stability and you not being in depression, not having regrets. Not being stuck in this dark energy that they try to create. Maybe you were shocked by what they did, right? But I kind of feel that you bounce back. You bounce back. It closed a door, right? I don't feel that you just... They wanted you to drown. This is saying you are not drowning, right? Yeah, blocked. They are blocked. This is backfiring energy. Yeah, the world, they are stuck. They are stuck. They are stuck in a cycle because you are stable. Yeah, look, you have people around you that like you, that support you. Yeah, in whatever plan, whatever strategy, whatever you are trying to do. Your forward movement here. You have support, the Three of Cups. You have support and stability. Okay, anything else here? Yeah, the truth is seen here. Yeah, they are losing their community. They are losing their support. They are losing everything. While you are in a beautiful place here. The Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, you turn the wheels, right? And they are hiding. They are hiding. Yeah, listen. I will leave it here. I hope that it was helpful, insightful, maybe even healing, if not at least entertaining. I would love to read you in the comments. Sending you a lot of love, a lot of good vibes. Until very soon. Bye.